and keeping experienced players out of position. It's a great point. Forward has a chance for the cross in, looking for Hammond, and it's off the post. And a real chance for Waterford in these opening seconds here at Dalymount.
That's the Hammond you expect to hit the back of the net there. Richie hasn't scored in the last 4 games, probably commentator's course now, but he's 3 goals away from what he scored last year, 16, now he's only on 13.
Here's Devoy looking for the run of Parsons. Indeed, he's got McMullen off his line, and McMullen has had to backpedal at speed to gather that one. What invention, what viewing. He really had to backpedal at some clip, did McMullen. You can see it there, Dawson Devoy from inside.
He's been a man this year for both that they've missed over the last couple of seasons. I think he's been excellent.
You can say the same over on that far side for Niall Moore, and what a signing he's been from Sligo Rovers. Pretty much doing the same job. A midfielder asks to plug a gap as a fullback. Doing rather well at it, so much so he's kept more experienced fullbacks out of the side. Taking her time over the throw in, eventually finds Meekison. It's lofted back in there.
No pressure on that.
And that's a goal. Would you believe it? The most speculative of all crosses has outfoxed Stephen McMullen, who hides himself in his jersey. He will not want to see that one back again. He gets consolations from Jordan Roster and from Sam Glenfield, but it's Moran who takes the plaudits of that one. It looked like it was McMullen. Tolienka does win it now. Ryan Burke switches the play in towards the central. Lucky deflection off Ammon for Josh Miles. Fed through for Ammon again, and Ammon gets his head to it. Is it in?
Yes.
It is.
Goal
given. Declan Tolan blows his whistle, points towards the halfway line, and Padraig Ammon does get his goal. He's been fond of a goal or two against Bows. 4 and 16, made that 5 and 17 appearances against the Gypsies. As the Waterford fans celebrate off to our right, we saw to say that one crossed the line. It's inconclusive according to those replays, and that will be the last action of the first half. Boos ring out from across us. Ironic cheers to our right. It's a loose one. It's a rare one from Ryan Burke that has been that loose so far tonight. And it's on for a chance for Bows to attack again through Archie Meekison, who outfoxes Thomas Olienka there, gets a square across the face of the goal.
Nearly an own goal by Kasper.
Yeah, Kasper Radkowski. It's his own goal and ultimately out for a corner kick. And it all came from that lapse in possession from Waterford. Here's Jordan Ross here. Forward from Miles, now in the yellow card, of course. It drops for Dempsey. He's got a bit of space to play this in towards Olienka. So he turned his neck to get a header on that one. A potential own goal that drifted wide of the right hand upright of Steve McMullen.
Brilliant by Flores there.
And Bows have profited when they played through the middle here. Here's James Clark, who's maybe just a little bit too much on that. No, it's perfectly weighted over on the far side for Rooney. Gets the ball in to James Taylor. It goes to ground, as does James Clark. Declan Tolan taking a second to think about that, but Rooney's out there to challenge once more, and it will be a throw into Bows, bringing the Jody to life. It's the first time in a while that they've threatened the Waterford box again. It flashes across Horton, squared, looking for Meekison, gets a shot away to goal. It's Archie Meekison who's fired Bohemians back in front here at Dalymount Park, and goes and receives the adoration of the Jody stand as Meekison celebrates what is his second goal of the Premier Division season and sparks the ire of the Waterford manager underneath us here, John Coleman, who's apoplectic at the way that was defended from a Waterford perspective. But Meekison has fired. Meekison, the goal scorer, clips him towards the far post, looking for James Taylor.
He's got going. You've just scored a goal. You scored a belter. Go and smash it across the goal.
Here's Devoy as the rain sheets down here. Dalymount. Devoy across the face of the goal, and it's just wide of the upright.
I said to Richie, I think it was a great header by Kasper. Good defending. Dougie's jumped up there.
They were looking for a corner here, Bohemians. It was Devoy who played the ball in. Again across the face of the goal it came.
Yeah, it's a...
Jordan Roster is just tailing off Douglas James Taylor there as well. Goes towards the near post, nodded over the top, and it's thrown to that back post, and it's saved by Kasper Haraska, who'll run towards the goal. He's being instructed to head towards the corner. Jordan Rossiter goes in, and that will be the last action of the game as Bohemians take all 3 points in the battle for European football.